A UFO appears to teleport in the skies over the US.
What was that? You guys. I got that. What the?
With the understandably frantic and rushed recording job done here, it's easy to miss what was truly impressive about this footage. But what was almost hidden at first is clearly exposed thanks to some great tracking done by QSEG. Look close at the right-hand side of the most predominant UFO. 5 less obvious objects can be seen in alignment. They are then seen through the trees and right up until the end of the clip, where they appear to form a V shape right before flying off. CGI is a possibility here, but OP gives his opinion on why he thinks it's unlikely. Quote, "I think CGI can be most likely ruled out here, since several of the UAPs are barely visible through the trees. This is very hard to achieve unless you have the trees as a static front layer. Since the trees are moving and are correctly following camera parallax, the only other option is for manual editing, which is quite hard and doesn't seem to be the case here. The recording job is also not amazing. The camera is spun around and it's hard to tell what to focus on. With most CGI work, subtlety is rare. You usually see everything the creator wanted you to see on the first viewing, with little to no obstructions. This footage, however, is quite the opposite. The profile that posted this footage also seems to be a legit personal account who sporadically posts videos of his dogs every few months. It doesn't really make much sense as to why he would randomly create high-quality CGI footage just to leave on a profile he barely pays attention to. Just to reiterate, this doesn't mean the clip is 100% legit, just that these reasons help add to it being authentic.
It's probably hard to see, but there's a little ball out there that's been floating in the middle of this thunderstorm for 10 minutes now. And I checked my Google Sky Map. I thought maybe it was
over here, up there, I saw a UFO and it went down the river, turned right at the United Nations, turned left and then down the river. It wasn't a helicopter, it wasn't a balloon, and it was so near.
And it looked what, sort of round, white, luminescent, and silent?
Silent, and it looked dark, like black or grey in the middle, and had white lights, just looked like light bulbs, you know? Just going off, on, off, on, off, on, blink, 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 round the bottom, and on top was a red light.
I hope you guys are liking what you've seen so far. If you could leave a like on the video and subscribe or follow the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. Video editor Jaman Quadrado cleaned, stabilized, and added the entire skyscape to this famous Air Force UFO video.
This is a drone. There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the inside. My God. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots to the west. I'm all pink, dude. That's not our LNS though, is it? It's all doing their own stuff. When the flares like, it's rotating.
The UFO will come after the red circles in this next clip. Look close. Notice how the object comes to a near-dead stop after traveling at super high speeds. The witness caught the object from multiple cameras on the car. We can basically see its entire flight path. The speed seems incredible. It comes into view, then proceeds to fly over the Tesla, which is traveling 30 to 40 miles per hour approximately, then stops over the far side, all within the space of 2 to 3 seconds. Obviously, the speed and the almost instant stop are what's most extraordinary here. A closer look at the object would have been great, but it's just too high up.
spot. Wow. Zero clue what's going on. Look at it. Oh. It just disappeared.
This next one is a few years old, but it went semi-viral this month, and it's one I've never seen before. So maybe it's new to you guys too. It's what looks to be a spherical-shaped UFO flying at a consistent speed in a perfectly straight line over a Mexican volcano. Also going viral this month is footage of another spherical object captured over Poland. Though both objects are similar in appearance, that's where the comparisons end. The difference in movement between the two are what separates something from the unexplainable end of the spectrum to the explainable. There is no doubt the images for this sighting are brilliant. However, the footage suggests to me that it's probably a balloon. With the lazy, aimless motion of the object, coupled with its slow speed, the familiarity is very similar to many other balloon videos I've seen over the years. Now, I could be wrong, but it just seems to me that this object is just following the path of a slow-moving air current. I would have loved to have seen more of the object just to add more emphasis to the claim, but the video unfortunately cut off after 22 seconds. I also wanted to add some surprisingly obvious fake footage covered by a mainstream media outlet. I'll let you watch the footage before I add commentary.
In the sky, and another video taken by Bryce Garrick also shows those lights, and then all of a sudden you can see the lights will quickly zoom off to the left of your screen, and then they just disappear. Now Little says it appeared to be much larger than a drone.
Other than the clip looking like a very stereotypical cartoonish depiction of how a UFO would look and move, what really stands out as a smoking gun is the instantaneous hand movement that pans with the UFO the second it takes off. No disrespect towards whoever approved this story at the news channel. If you're not familiar with this content, it's not hard to fall for fake. Even with experience, it can still trip you up. But I'm surprised it slipped through the netting. That's why I do think it's good to pay some attention to the fake stuff. It helps train your mind to separate the wheat from the chaff. Some amazing images of Olympus Mons went viral at the start of the month. I thought they were definitely worth sharing with you guys. Pretty sure the first one is a 2-scale render. Amazing nonetheless. But this one's the real deal.
I had a conversation with one individual who told me that when they walked out of seeing one of the videos, they said their world had changed because of what they'd seen. When I'm told, I've spoken to people who've seen the 23-minute video, this apocryphal video that is apparently incredibly high definition, which shows a very clear, structured craft, a machine, a technological object in the air, taken by a US military pilot, detected, by the way, on multiple sensor systems, incontrovertibly a solid object, a piece of technology.